is a commercial loan scenario specifically for executive office suites being acquired as an investment property. Um, Individuals purchasing, for call it $1 million to $2 million executive office suites. 6,000 square foot building, and you're probably wondering what are executive office suites. Well, this is a model where you have a receptionist up at the front, and you have all these little offices within a bigger office with small areas that are already um, sort of pre-baked for someone just to move in fast. So desks in there could have phones, receptionists. So all these services, suite of services, a conference room, mail, all these things are available, and you just pay a flat rate month to month, could do a year, shorter lease contracts. So you could just move in ready, one-man shop, two-man shop, uh, and obviously you pay probably a higher rate, but you get all these suite of services that you can add on. So there's a bit of a business operational model because people are churning and burning and coming in there with more frequency. So there's not like a normal investment office. We're going to have a 5-year lease, longer term fixed income, but there's a lot more operating expense because you have operational people that are involved in this. And so when someone's buying this, we want to go through our general model, asset description again, any environmental issues, square footage, land square footage. We want to find out, if there's any, what it was built and in comps to see what we think it's worth, because the valuation on that's going to be a little bit different because again there's almost a business component to it, which might be some intangible value because the price per foot rates are so much higher essentially for these types of deals. So basically we sort of say, okay, we're okay there on the asset. Then we ask the question of, urgency. We always do the same thing. Why do you need to do this now? What's motivating you to do this loan now? In this particular scenario, this was a financial planner wanting to buy an investment property for getting a good rate of return. So it was just more of an investment play of growing their income and growing their portfolio. So there was a contract, which is always important for us to see. There's motivation and commitment there. And then the second piece we want to go to is the loyalty. You're talking to any other banks, they have a local banking relationship. So we always want to send them back there to make sure they've gotten quotes and terms before we spend too much time. And then we can compare that to see if we can add some value or not. Then the third thing is viability. So again, we're looking at the bigger picture. Them personally, their outside income, tax returns, and business tax returns to see if the cash flow for them globally is good. We're looking at personal financial statements for cash. If they have a good cash position, he did. Cash flow outside's great. Credit, no bankruptcies, foreclosures, short sales, so we're good there, check. Collateral's good, it's going to put down about 30%. Credibility is long-standing good business history, runs a financial planning firm. And so the general package is there for viability for us to do it. Then we finally go, what's the expectations? What are you looking to accomplish? And again, just wants income, an income stream. And so we're trying to focus on a longer-term fixed to stabilize cash flow. And so once we understood that, no prepayment penalty, the good interest rate, obviously, reasonable fees. We went back and were able to say this is a bank or credit union type of deal because the executive suite they're tough. They're not easy to get done because there's a business value to it, not just real estate play. 5 to 7 year fixed loan. Interest rates are in the high 3s, low 4s. 25-year amortization. No prepayment penalty. 60-day close. And all the additional reports and things of that magnitude. But so that's kind of the recommendation for executive suites. They're Like I said, they're a little bit trickier to get done, doable, just a lot more moving parts. So that's a commercial loan scenario for executive suites.